Hello. This is the conversion. I've been doing different boards on different flexes. This one has a import board, sabercore import board. Um, so we convert this, gave it the tcss red button, tcss smoked button in the bottom. If the customer wants, I actually pre-drilled uh, the bottom. Uh, the bottom window, and I'll show you that in a minute. So I pre-drilled it. If I sell this and the customer wants to get a shine through, I could get the shine through one, and it should have a nice shine through on it. The top acts as a retention screw, the top button, so act as a retention screw for the blade. We went with the slough furnace clamp. I had to modify it a little bit on the edges. I still need to do a little more modification until I get it right for the clamp, so that it's not too tight and you can use the switch better. Right now I just loosened it a little bit to show you what it's going to be like when it's done. This was a piece that I had converted. Has the beer tab, no blade plug as of right now, brass tcss pins. I colored in, let me get it up close, the parts here, nice smooth. I baked up the paint on it. So in the clamp card, what we did was we added a momentary switch in there, so that you can have activation here. We put in a chassis. I'll show you the chassis in a minute. And I still got to create a spacer that I use on these, because you do have on the clamp, you have a thing that stops the chassis, but you still have a lot of space where the chassis can move around. So what I do is I create these I'll show you in a minute. I'll create these PVC, 1-inch PVC switch spacers to prevent the speaker from hitting the pommel and causing bad vibrations. Ignore the look of it because I'm not finished with it. This is just testing out the pieces. It's actually a one piece right now. I have two pieces because I want to see what the actual length is actually going to be that I'm gonna need for this actual build. The chassis is a Darkwolf chassis that we sell with a Darkwolf 2-watt 4 ohm 28mm speaker. It has a recharge port for this board. Let me see if I can show this better on all the wiring is nicely clean. That's the Sabercore 2.5 import board. It has a 18650 battery that I inserted. Oh, by the way, this is like I said, the Darkwolf chassis I use, as you can tell from my logo here. So I still got to make a few little modifications here and there, because like I said, this is not my actual board, so we just got to modify it for the board better, as you can see. And I'll make the modifications before I sell this. So like I said, it has a Trustfire 18650 battery. Goes into the hilt, nice and smooth. And like I said about the spacers, you can input the spacers to block the speaker from touching the pommel. Okay, it goes exactly into the, oops, I just dropped it, exactly into the threads. Let me get the piece back, hold on. Okay, let's put this back in so I can show you. gives you enough for the threading and keeps the chassis nice and tight inside. I already showed the video where I battled with my daughter and everything holds nice and tight. This piece has an 832 retention screw here as well to hold the blade as well, to make that blade nice and tight. Internally it has a cree blue in here. This board doesn't do flash on clash the way other like nanos do and some of my other boards, so the white is not wired, but it is a cree blue white. Activation, this menu is a little different from mine, so bear with me, but activation, press it once and it activates. Put it like that, it activates. You got blaster by pressing the button. Each fawn has its own blaster effect. For lockup, you hold it for a few seconds. Hold it for a few seconds and then you gotta press it. It's kind of hard for this one. I think it's supposed to do like a flicker and then it goes into a lockup. Like I said, this is not my board, so I'm still getting used to it, but I'll figure it out, the lockup, and then I'll post it when I sell it. But to power it off, hold it down and it powers off. To go through the fonts, hold it down, 1 2 3, let go, press it.
Viridian.
That's the Viridian board. The Viridian font. It has 3 fonts. Click it once. No, hold it down, 1 2 3, let it go, click it, and it activates. Now you're in the Viridian sound font. Like I said, each one has its own different blaster. As you can see, that's kind of the similar effect you're gonna get with the flash on clash. Let me see if I can do the flash on. You get like a kind of like an instant burst. You can tell from the light source. That's your flash on clash. I gotta figure out the lockup on this, but it does have lockup. There you go. Okay, then power off, hold it down, 1 2 3. Oops, sorry, I let go. 1 2 3. Now to go to the next font, hold it down again, 1 2 3, let go, press it again.
Saber forge.
Now to go through every font, all you have to do is click it once.
Saber forge. Gunmetal. Saber forge. Viridian. Saber forge. Crimson.
So go into Crimson, hold it down, 1 2 3, let go, press it again. Like I say, you get the clashes. Swings are pretty good. This is their blaster effect. Lock up. Hold it down. Power it off. Hold it down, 1 2 3. Press it again. Goes into your menu.
Gunmetal.
This is gunmetal. Hold it down, 1 2 3. Let it go. Press the button again. Blaster. It has kind of like a rifle style blaster or laser rifle. And then you hold it down. So yeah, so that's the sound fonts and the board. It held up pretty good in a dueling match with my daughter. In this version, tracks are pretty clean. I am gonna add a little what I do to restore some of these when they come in very badly or rusted. I'm clean it up, add a little bit of armor all to the rubber here. Overall, the pummel's pretty clean. This was a good conversion. This is not the blade plug that will come with this. I plan on getting a blade plug for it, but you can do different blade plugs. Let me see. I think I have one here. Like I said, the top switch can act like a retention screw. And you also have the retention screw here on the hilt. So it looks nice for decorative piece. The one that I have right now, but this is actually a different customer. So there you have it, the Darkwolf stand. I will be doing a few other ones. The next one is TFA Ray, and that one I plan on doing a nano biscotti on that one and give it some nice fonts. I still got to give it a little polish and stuff, but like I said, I will be putting this one up for sale. So if you're interested in one, I actually have two at the moment. I'll show you the other one. This one is the actual Darkwolf board, single color board. It has the shine through here. I haven't added the retention screw there, which I plan to do. This one already has this blade plug. I did clamp switch activation as well. Okay, this one also has the chassis, Darkwolf chassis on it, and I'll show you. I don't think I put a spacer on this one. No, I didn't. Gotta see why I have the spacer for this one. Alright, there goes the chassis on this one. Like I said, Darkwolf logo chassis, A650 battery, nice clean install as well. Okay, this one has silicone wiring. Everything's nice and soft because I like it because of its flexibility. It won't mess up the wiring or anything like that. It gives it a nice clean install in there. And this is the Darkwolf 3.5 board we've been selling. Nice clean hilt. This one is a cyan color with the shine through in the bottom. shine through on the sides. Has blaster. Lockup. Hold it down. Power's off. You want to go through the next font. Oh, sorry. Power it off. 1, 2, 3. This is the other font. Sensitivity is pretty good. Sorry, out of range. Power it off. Power it off. Alright, I was pressing the wrong side. And then, like I said, hold it down till it goes to the next font. This is the other font. This is Ronin. Lock up. Ooh, sorry. Then go to the next font. And we're actually going to make some katana, we're going to make some katanas with the actual font. So you're going to have a sword font for the katana. Alright, so power off. Hold it down. That's a mute option, which the sabercore did not have. You can still do blaster. It does the lockup also. Hold it down. Power's off. Hold it down again. I believe this is Serenity. And then the other one is Rapture, is a darker font. Hold it down. So yeah, these are two Graflexes that I converted so far. I got a third one coming for Ray. I had another one prior that I also did with RGB for a customer, and that came out pretty well, pretty nice. So, oh, sorry, I forgot to say, this one has a darker button on the top to try to make it more realistic, I hear. More of a weather look. This is a more crimson looking color, and like I said, it has the smoked, but I can actually convert that to a clear if I need to, okay, if the customer wants a shine through there, so we can actually do that. So yeah, the next one, like I said, will be a nano biscotti. Alright, 3. Until then.